think Eric Ten Hag said this lunchtime that he knows a bit more about you as well now after the opening game. He maybe didn't. So, you got something up your sleeve for them this weekend?
No, not really. I mean, it's a game of football. It's always the same. You have to analyse the opponent and think of a way that you can play yourself. But Manchester United are Manchester United. They've got some top players, and they're galvanising into an impressive team. So, as I said, it's a tough game. It's an exciting game. Fantastic game to be involved in. So we're really looking forward to it.
What have you made of the way that Eric Ten Hag has dealt with Cristiano Ronaldo over the last couple of days?
Well, I can't really comment because I don't know the ins and outs, but he's taken his stance. That's sometimes you have to do that, and then you need the club to support. So from the outside, that's what's happened.
I mean, is that the only thing you probably could have done? Is that how you'd have reacted? Just because I suppose you've got to show you're the boss.
Well, it's difficult for me to comment because I don't know the actual context. I don't know what's really happened. I don't want to go off headlines and things like that. So. Part of the job is to take some decisions that are difficult, but that's normal.
Just one on Dennis Zakaria. Where does he fit into your plans? Is it going to take time, or why hasn't he really featured yet?
Well, we've got a squad of 24 players. We've used quite a lot in that position. There's quite a few also good players, so he's had to be a little bit patient. But he's competing, he's fighting for his place, and he's ready to help the team if he needs. No matter how the season goes, there's always going to be a question about an individual because you can't literally play everybody. So he's just been a little bit unfortunate. He's done nothing wrong, but at the moment he hasn't had the game time that I'm sure he would like. But he's acted well in training and he's ready to help.
Most talk sport.
Graham, can you talk to us about the conversations you've had with Reece James and N'Golo Kante, maybe about the disappointments not only of not playing for Chelsea in the next couple of months, but actually missing out on the World Cup? Because for both of them, the news this week would have been devastating. And I suppose as a club manager, you've got to think first of all about your team, but then you've also got to think about the individuals.
Yeah, absolutely, and you at least acknowledge the fact that they're human beings that want to be involved in that type of competition. Absolutely. The reality is I haven't got anything to say that will make it any better for them, and I think it's worth me acknowledging that. It's one of those things, you just have to focus on the things that you can control, focus on your rehab, go day to day, things get better, and then you just move forward.
We spoke earlier when you got to Chelsea about N'Golo Kante and his contract being up at the end of the season, and how many games he misses, and obviously he's through injury and he's missing a load more this season. Does this impact in any discussions you have about whether he'll be staying on at the end of the season?
Well, no, it's the most important thing for us and for me is that we help him get fit. That's the focus. He's got a long road ahead of him, so we have to make sure that we get the right treatment. We help him get him back fit and strong, and then when he's enjoying his football, we can think about those things then.